Imagine right now that your life, your mind filled with all your experiences, events, and everything that's ever happened to you, your being is represented by a house, right? So you are a house. And there's a front door, there's a kitchen, there's a lounge, and there's a beautiful dinner set, and it's all kitted out perfectly to invite guests over for dinner. You also have an upstairs with multiple rooms. Some rooms are beautiful, they're ready to be shown, you can't wait to invite your friends there. Other rooms, you're like, no way in hell are they going to see this room. You're so, in fact, ashamed of what's inside that room. It's filled with dildos and weird sex toys, right? It's got like weird chains and like something out of, what's it, the Earl of Grey, what's it? 50 Shades of Grey, yeah, that's right. I don't know. Sorry? Yeah. Yeah, oh, Grey tea. It's weird. As I said, you can now get an insight how my mind kind of spins with craziness. So, some of these rooms are just really, really like, nobody should ever see those rooms. And we all got those rooms, right? Let's not just, we're all human. I'm not saying with all exactly the same toys, but... And what we do is we take that room and we lock it, right? And then we put a chain around that lock, and then we add an extra padlock, because we're investing in defense, remember? And then what we do is we hire some security, and we put 2 guards in front of that room with guns. Let's just S.T.U.A.R.T, right? Bit overkill, bit over the top, but you know what? We now feel like, you know what? This room is secure. No guest is going to venture into this room. So then you're feeling good for a moment. You feel like, I got my life together. That's your independent state. That's when you're independent. That's when you're feeling like, I got my shit together. You've ward off your trauma. You've warded off. It's packaged nicely. Wow, nice. So then you invite guests, and as they come in, a small dribble of sweat starts to come down your forehead, because as you're cooking and as you're talking to them, you're noticing you're a little bit distracted. You're not quite fully there and free and wanting to just be with them, because the moment you step into the kitchen to make something and you've got your eye off the ball, you're suddenly wondering, like, where are they? Perhaps they're taking the time to go upstairs. Perhaps they got lost to the downstairs bathroom and they tried to go upstairs, and what if? This question of what if is defense. What if they find me out? What if I'll really be known and who I really am is not okay, not enough, right? So dinner goes on, and you know what inevitably happens? When you start thinking and obsessing and starting to stress with sweat coming down your face, what do you think the guests start thinking? Your friends go, what's he hiding? What's going on here? I think I want to check this out. There's something going on in this house, and I want to know what it is. God damn it. And so they get curious. This is exactly what happens, by the way. When you start to cover your parts, people begin to dig. And the ones that dig the most are your intimate partners, right? They're like, what's he hiding? I've noticed this. Summer has this uncanny gift at this. It's like, as soon as I'm like, in a moment where I'm ashamed of something, I don't want to, she's like, her radar becomes more sensitive. It's like, and it's like, holy shit, it's so incredibly effective. And I'm like, so this is like repeated time and time again, very, very clearly. And so then, of course, one of them says, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to check out the house. I'm going to figure out what this is going on. So they go upstairs, and guess what they see? They see a nice bathroom, they see a nice bedroom, and then they look down the corridor. Armed guards. Armed guards. Now that is like a beacon of strangeness in a house. They're like, look at that room. It's got armed guards, and it's got padlocks and chains. I want to know what's behind that room. Holy shit. That room, it looks amazing. So it attracts attention, your S.T.U.A.R.T. Do you understand? It's like it makes you go, work, 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 work. Everybody sees the emperor's wearing no clothes. Right? So you can't relax, you'll be stressed, and then you won't really be able to invite people in. So when I talk about inviting guests into your house, that means receiving. And you will, in the end, do something really sad. You won't have dinner parties anymore. You close the door, and you don't let others in. And you have outdoor barbecues. And people see your beautiful house on the outside, and they go, wow, beautiful house, Christian. Yeah, isn't it great? And you have some really nice chit-chat. And they go home, no depth. Something happens, something really meaningful happens in your life, you struggle, and they're not there to help, and you wonder, where are the deep friendships? Where are the wonderful people that could hold you and help you and serve you in those times? And you realize, my God, I never let them in. Because I didn't want them to see the fucking house inside, in that second floor with those guards. So what we need to do is we need to go upstairs and we need to take and have a look at those guards, look them in the eye and say, you're no longer needed, but thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. Not, I kill you, because guess what happens when you try and attack an armed guard who is trained for years, for decades, to kill people like you. They will slice you up. You will have zero chance if you try and attack your steward. It becomes stronger when you attack it. It takes your energy, goes, thank you very much. Ha, I'm even bigger now. Right? So the only way you can do it is you look them in the eye and you say, thank you. You're no longer needed. And literally let them be reassigned. So instead of them guarding the door, they guard the house from rapists, abusers, people who seek to do you harm, your children harm, your family harm. Put them where they need to go. Don't cut them out. Don't get rid of them. Don't make them wrong. Don't pacify them by giving them a dummy instead of the gun. Give them the arms, but put them in the right place in their life, because you need protection. It's called an immune system. You want a healthy immune system in your life. It's just redirecting your resources. So you've let your armed guards go. Now you have to do the hard bit. Find that old key to that padlock. Unlock it. Take off the chains and then do the difficult bit. Take the door, open it, and walk in. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, because if a door and a room has been kept in the dark and locked down for really a long time, the first thing that you notice when you open that door and you turn on that light is not beauty. It's moldy, it's damp, it's dusty, it's covered, it's rank, and it looks ugly. And your first impression is to go, shut the door again. I'm not going in there, that's horrible. I'm allergic to mold. So, but if you open it up again, and then you do the work to clean it out, and you go, you know what happens if I actually wipe this thing down, clean it up, put some new furniture in, spend some time in that room, sit there, feel it, enjoy it, and you know what? Let other people come in, maybe an interior designer. One of my mates is an interior designer. Let him come in. She come in and see what we can do with this place. Let your friends see this incredible room. And then it might just end up being your favorite room in the house. And that's the journey of shadow.